hello. Welcome to our Brown and Red Book class today. Let's go ahead and get it started. Go ahead, stand it on up. Go attention. Face the blacks. Kubaki, kunye. Face up front. Sabum nimge, kunye. Let's get it warmed up. Roll your shoulders backwards. Feel free to always, if you're joining this class, feel free to always say hi in the comments. You are more than welcome to. We would love that. And go ahead and go arms forwards. Master Murphy, what are we working on today?
We're doing forms, boxing, kicking, and weight.
So quite a lot, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. And go side to side. Let's see who's here. Hi, Alex. Hi, Lauren and Jacob.
Hey, everybody.
And up and down. Hi, Jad. I'm guessing this is probably Ahmed, just on Jad's. Fantastic. Keep it going. Go ahead. Step back leg rising, kicks, guarding stance. Oh, yeah. Hi, Nicole. All right, we've got back leg rising kicks ready. Hana. Dual. Set. Net. Hi, Ahmed. Tase. Yose. Ilgo. Yudal. Ahot. Yo. Jump switch feet. Aya. Other side. Hana. Dual. Set. Net. Tase. Yose. Ilgo. Yudal. Ahot. Yo. Awesome. All right, go ahead. Jump switch feet. Aya. We are going to do side rising kicks today just because we are going to be emphasizing a 360 side kicks. So I want to make sure that we have our hips formed up this direction. So toes are sideways, hands are up. Front leg is going to be swinging here. Ready? And Hana. Dual. Set. Ooh, try to keep those toes sideways, not like mine just did. Net. Tase. Yose. Ilgo. Yudal. Ahot. Yo. Jump switch feet. Aya. Other side. Ready? And Hana. Dual. Set. Net. Tase. Yose. Ilgo. Yudal. Ahot. Yo. And alrighty, go ahead and relax. We're going to jump right into today. We're going to be doing Tegik Paljung again. I'm going to be adding on Tegik Paljung as well. Now, let's say that this is your first class. If it's your first class and you're worried about this form, don't worry. That's okay. We will go through every single move, every single step. But how it's going to work first is I will demonstrate to you facing forwards how this form looks and as far as we're going to go today. After that, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to face backwards and I'll do this form so you guys have the opportunity to mirror me while I do it as well. Let's go ahead. I'll go ahead and show you guys as far as we're going to be learning today. So I need to scoot back. If I'm in my Chumdi position, the name of my form is Tegik Paljung. Tegik Paljung. It is one of 8 forms, one of 3 forms that you guys will learn. From here, I will just go ahead and begin. Aya! That's as far as we're going to be going today. So if you were here on Wednesday's class, we're going to be adding on 4 more moves from Wednesday. If not, that's okay. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Now, if I'm facing backwards and doing this form, also, Master Murphy's watching the chat screen, so if you have any questions, feel free to type them out at any time. So I'm in my Chumdi position. My left leg is going to go ahead and step forwards. I'm in a back stance here. This is kind of a relaxed back stance. But you want to make sure that you're still bending those knees. Back stance, guarding stance here. From this position, your left leg or your front leg is going to step to the side here. I'm stepping towards my left side this direction, and my right hand is going to reverse punch. So one more time from the beginning, I go guarding stance, shift, reverse punch. As I do that, my back leg swings up. I'm going to do a double motion front kick. My right leg swings, my left leg snaps, and I land in the same front stance that I'm in right now. So from here, I go 1, 2, land again. Left hand goes inside block across my face, reverse punch, and regular punch. From here, I C-step and punch I am. After this punch, my left leg is going to step behind me. Now here's the hard part. We worked on this a lot on Wednesday. If you get confused on these next 4 moves, I urge you to go back to Wednesday's class and take a look. We go in depth as to what these moves are and why we're doing them. So from here, I'm shifting all the way over after I stepped. I am in, it looks like a front stance, but I'm actually in what we call a bow stance. As I do this, I'm looking this direction, but my knee is bent this direction. That's why it's a little bit wonky. My left hand's gonna come down in a block. My right hand's gonna come up in a block. So I'm coming here. As I do that, left leg shifts over again towards my left side. I turn into a front stance now. My right hand that was up comes into an upset punch. My left hand comes to reinforce it. So that means it's on my shoulder. From here, the left leg, or the leg that's in front, is going to cross over my right leg. My right leg now is going to step out, and I'm going to land in my bow stance, leg facing that way, face facing this way. I come block downwards again. My low block is always on top of my straight leg. My bent arm is always on top of my bent leg. So from here, my right leg now steps behind. I turn, and my hand that's up does the upset punch. I also keep that reinforcement. So we're going to do this form slow speed all the way up to this position. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add on. The add-on moves are not going to be as hard as you think. I think you guys will have these down pat. Are there any questions, sir?
No, but Asan is watching. So hey, Asan.
Awesome. Hi, Asan. Good to see you. So I'm in my 2B position. This is slow speed. I'll say each move, but I'll go quickly through. So from here, back stance guarding block. Hiya! Shift, reverse punch. Back leg swings, front leg snaps. Left hand inside block, right hand punch, left hand punch. From here, C-step forward, right hand punch. Hiya! Left leg now steps behind you. You're going to go into this bow stance. Right hand now comes under and upset punches. Left leg crosses over. I step out into my other bow stance. Right leg moves again. Left hand comes in. Upset punch. What's our question, sir?
Nicole, which transition are you talking about? Are you talking about the turn or going from this side to this side?
What was the question?
She's asking if you can go over the transition to the other block, but I'm not sure.
I'm guessing that it's from block to block here. So if I am here, what I'm doing basically is with my straight leg, I'm transitioning to a bent leg, which means I'm just stepping behind. I say behind me because my body is this way, but I'm stepping to the left technically and turning my hips. So that's how I'm moving.
Do you want to come a little bit closer just to demonstrate that technique?
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
From right to left. So going from this side to this
From this side to this side. So let's say I get my upset punch here. I'll scoot this way just a little bit, watch my feet. Left leg crosses over top of right leg steps out. So one more time, if I'm in my front stance here, left leg crosses over, right leg steps out to get into that bow stance. If we don't have any other questions, we'll go through that one more time, and then right once we hit that upset punch, we're going to add on. These add-on movements again, we've got 4 more for today. So, from my 2G position, I'll do the same thing. I'll go ahead and I'll talk through it really quickly unless we have a question.
Yeah, could you show us the stuff after the C step?
Yes, so after my C-step punch here, yes. Okay, so I just came in here, I did C-step and I did punch here. I just key up, right? So that's the end of my first section moving forward. My right leg is in front, my left leg is in back. This left leg is gonna go ahead, it's gonna step behind me. I'm gonna turn, my hands come around, and I'm blocking down as I do that. I'll go ahead and I'll do it full speed once, just so you guys can see it. So if I'm Hiya! So I'm coming all the way around and I'm hitting here. As I do that, left leg steps, I shift my hips, right hand comes under and upset punches. Left leg goes on top of right leg steps out and block. Shift, left hand, upset punches. I think that's what we're talking about. From here, my right leg, the one that's in front, is gonna lift up and it's gonna step all the way behind me again. I'm landing in the left leg in front, back stance towards the front. My hands are coming into a double knife hand. So if I go back here, my right leg's still in front, I just did my upset punch. My right leg picks up and steps behind me. My hands come behind me to go into a double knife hand. So right leg picks up, steps, double knife hand. From this double knife hand, it's kind of like the beginning again. So it's almost like we're repeating, but instead of a guarding block, we have a double knife hand. My left leg steps, and I'm shifting and reverse punching again. So left leg front stance, right hand punching. From here, my back leg, so my right leg is going to go front kick, and I'm going to land behind me. As I land behind me, my left leg comes up. I'm doing this motion. So I'm doing a pressing block down with my left hand, and I'm moving into a cat stance with my left leg. So several more times. I can actually scoot closer for this, which will probably help y'all, so I will. From this position, I just went upset punch, and my right leg's in front. I'm stepping around, back stance reverse punch here.
You may need to scoot up just a tiny bit.
Well, I'm still moving forward, sir.
Cool.
So from there, I'm shifting. I'm doing my reverse punch. My right leg is kicking behind me. It's landing, and I'm doing my pressing block. I'll do that one more time so you can see my feet. So again, I'm in my front stance upset punch. Right leg lifts up, lands double knife hand. Shift, reverse punch. Back leg is going to front kick, land behind me, and pressing block. And just as a reminder, your pressing block should be at about your, I say belt level, I wear my belt a little bit higher. It should be at about your waist level with this pressing block. Pressing block and cat stance. If you look up this form online, you may see a pressing block this direction. Either this or this is acceptable for me for class today. Alrighty, let's go ahead. So we're gonna run through this form 2 or 3 times with all the moves that we've learned so far all together. If you have questions, or even if you just say, I'm confused, I don't understand, you're going too fast, let me know. I wanna go at everyone's pace. I wanna make sure that we all feel comfortable with what we're doing. So let's go ahead. Let's do about 2 or 3 more repetitions of this form, and then we'll get this show on the road. So I'm starting in Chungi here. The name of my form is, what is it, Master Murphy?
Taeguk Paljang.
Taeguk Paljang here. Taeguk Paljang. Ready? And begin. Hiya! Shift, reverse punch. Double motion. Inside block. Punch, punch. C-step and punch. Hiya! Left leg steps. Back stance block. Shift and hit. Cross. Out. Shift and hit. Right leg picks up. I'm turning. Double knife hand. Shift. Reverse punch. Back leg. Front kick. Land and pressing block. Go back to Chungi. Shake it out a little bit. Is everything okay? Are we?
Cool. Let us know if that was a slow enough pace.
Yes. Yeah. If we need to go slower, let me know. Other than that, the techniques themselves are fairly simple. It's just the order in which they're arranged that can be a little bit hard for you guys. But I understand that, especially since this is a new form and you're learning it online, it can be kind of hard.
If you could do one more slower.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll do one more where I talk through every single move, and then we'll do one full speed one as well. So I'll go do my slow one next. If I'm in Chungi, my left leg steps forward into a back stance, guarding block, so my hands are closed. My left leg then shifts again, front stance, reverse punch. From here, right leg, left leg, we're going to do a double motion kick. I swing and I snap. I land left leg front stance again. Inside go out with my left hand, right hand punch, left hand punch. I C-step and right hand punch again. Left leg's gonna step behind me now. Left hand low blocks, right hand blocks to the outside. Left leg shifts, my belt turns, I come under and hit. My left leg steps on top of my right leg steps out from underneath. I'm gonna go right hand straight, left hand bend. I shift now into that front stance, left hand does the opposite punch. Right leg now picks up. I'm gonna go into a back stance, double knife hand. Left leg shifts again, reverse punch. Right leg is going to kick and come back now behind me. I scoot back into my left hand pressing block in a cat stance. And I'll go back to Chun-Li. All right, do we have any more questions on that, or can we do one more for the road here?
Should be able to go one more.
Fantastic. All right, I'll go ahead. I'll do this one more time here. This one's going to be full speed. If you need to go move by move, that's fine. If you want to try it up to snuff with the pace that I'm doing, that's completely fine. You will not go faster, even on test day, than the pace I'm doing right now. So if I do Chun-Li, name of your form.
Taeguk Paul Jong Men.
Ready? Begin. Aya. Aya. And auto. I'll take any questions on the form now.
Could you show the first movement going that way? They're a little confused on what you're doing.
This block?
No, the very first move. Just face this way and do.
Oh, at the very beginning? So if I'm in my Chun-Li position, my left leg is stepping forward. Actually, I'll go from this direction just so you guys can see. My left leg is stepping forward into a back stance. My hands are up in a guarding stance here. This is literally just like a guarding stance if you used it in sparring. So my hands are up by my face, but my feet are just in a back stance here. So I'm in this position. Alrighty, I'll give it about 30 more seconds. If you have any more questions or comments, let me know. Other than that, this is looking great so far. I mean, I'm assuming, but if you'll do want to send me videos of people doing stuff, I know I just got a video from Mr. Buick of Nash. I haven't been able to open it yet because it's downloading, but I'm excited to. So let's go ahead. If you guys don't have any more questions on the forms, if you do, still feel free to put them in the chat. Just because I said that doesn't mean you delete what you were saying. Master Murphy's going to go ahead and jump on up. He's going to be reviewing a little bit of your boxing now. I believe that is, yes, our boxing. He's going to be going through a couple of different head and body check combinations and techniques. So,
cool. So today,
it's hard to follow when you turn around. So when I turn towards backwards, is it hard for you to follow? Is that what y'all mean? Nash says we was like, how dare you? I love it. Okay. Is it easier for me when I face forwards for you guys? I've heard it both ways. So if we want, let's go ahead. Let's do one more form. I'm going to go ahead and face backwards. Master Murphy's going to face forwards. Oh, okay. So when you guys turn around, the hit and over and hit and over, it's that part I'm guessing. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that then. So Master Murphy will do that section facing forward. I will go ahead. Actually, we can both do the section facing you guys. I think that's okay. We'll run through that section just one more time. I know that's kind of hard for you guys. Is that yes? We're all saying yes. I'll take it. Perfect. Cool. So Master Murphy and I'll both do this together. If you guys do have any more questions, pop them up. We can go ahead and take a look and check really quickly. So I know this is the hard part of this form is that it's technically called a 270-degree transition from your punch and key up into this movement. So if Master Murphy's here, basically what he's doing is he's taking his left leg and he's stepping it all the way over into a back stance position.
Back stance?
I mean, it's a bow stance, but the positioning would be for a back stance as well, if that makes sense.
So feet are on the same line.
Yes, feet are on the same line. I should say that. His feet are on the same line. So he's going to step back again. So from this position, one scoop towards me, sir. Thank you. So from this position, his foot is going to step onto the same line as his other foot, but his belly button is facing this way now, or facing, I should say, backwards. So when he does this technique, if his leg's straight, his arm's straight. So he's going to drop that arm down. If his leg's bent, his arm's bent. That's why it's out here. The idea behind this is that it's kind of a wind up for his upset punch here, because he can come around and through in order to do that, but he wants to also move his foot as well. So from this position, what he's going to do is his left leg is going to step towards his left side. So it's almost like he's stepping backwards, if that makes sense. Then his right hand comes up and underneath. So yeah, this is a really hard part, just getting this down. I understand that. So again, he hits this part, he turns and hits. His lower hand that's straight, all that does is tucks up high. His hand that's bent stays bent. So one more time, go ahead and go back from the reverse punch, sir.
Yes.
His left leg is going to step all the way around onto one line here into his bow stance. Now his left leg steps again. He's going to transition into a front stance and an upset punch. From here, he's going to cross his left foot over his right. His right foot is going to step out on one line again, and he hits this bow stance here. Since this is the leg that's straight, it's going to step backwards or towards his right side again. He turns his hips. He does this upset punch here. So let's go ahead. If you guys were practicing at home along with that, great. That's what I'm looking for. Let's do from that reverse punch. I'll have you guys do this with Master Murphy 2 or 3 times just to get this down. So we're just going to do the next 4 moves. So from here, ready, go. You'll step behind you and hit. You'll step again and slowly punch. You'll cross your feet. You'll uncross your feet, hit, step again, and slowly punch. He's going to go back to that punch one more time. So from here, he'll do it one last time here. His left leg's going to step and hit. Left leg steps again, slowly punch. Now he crosses his feet, he uncrosses them, hits, and slowly punches. Just like that. If we have more questions in relation to those moves, go ahead and let me know. Put that down there. If not, we're going to go ahead. I'll give you guys about 30 seconds or so. Grab some water, do whatever you need to do, and then we're going to be moving on to boxing. So if you have questions, let me know. If not, get some water, and then we'll move on to boxing. Cool. I think that this is the only thing I need to work on. Cool.
It's the hard part, yeah.
Yeah. Out of all 3 forms that you're going to learn, this set of 4 moves chances are going to be the hardest 4 that you learn. They're more difficult significantly than you think. So, yeah, if that's all you need to work on, that's perfect. That's great. Cool. We'll give it about 10 more seconds. That's perfect. All righty. Go ahead and get this show on the road, sir.
So boxing, we're going to talk about our head checks today and our body checks. I'm going to spend a little bit of time on the head checks. Go through the body checks a lot because, again, that's a little bit trickier. And then ideally, I want to make it into a combo. So our focus for this rotation for browns and reds when it comes to boxing is defense. It's close, it's tight defense. So checks can be amazing. They can block wide swings, but also if you see an attack coming towards you, you don't know what to do, and you don't have time to get away, just picking up the phone to protect yourself here is one of the best things you can do. If you can move or do some other type of thing where you don't get hit at all, do it. But if you're at the last moment and you don't know what to do, it's way better to get hit in the arm than it is in the face. Because I can check here, I can check to the side. We're just going to practice those. So big thing is just grab the back of our neck, elbow stays in tight, my chin is tucked. There's no space. If it's here, I still get hit. This is going to be very, very damaging. So arms in, protecting the whole side of my head. All right? So when I say go, we're going to go check with the front hand, check with the back hand. Other hand is going to be up on our forehead, elbows in. If it drops, I'm wide open. Especially since you guys are more advanced ranks, you're going to get to the fakes. You're going to get to the double attacks. You're going to get to all that stuff. So if you mess up, and you leave yourself open, they're going to catch you. So when I say go, aya, other hand still up. Ready? And go, aya. And if you guys can notice, my hand is coming close to my elbow. There's not enough space for a hand to sneak in there.
Can you pivot? Yes.
Yes.
On these checks? Go ahead.
Yeah, pivot on the checks. On the front one, you don't need to pivot as much. There's a little bit of a pivot, like very little, because if you pivot too much, you can hit the back of the head, which is the worst spot you can get hit in. So backhand pivot enough that make sure you're squared up. That way they're hitting the side of your head. Front hand, a little bit. Just here and here. It's a good question. When I say go, aya, and then I want you to do a skip in a direction. You can either go check, check, skip forward. You can go check, check, skip back. You can even go check, check, skip to the side or the side. You got to make sure you stay sideways.
Are hands supposed to be open or closed? That's a good question. If your hands are in gloves, obviously they're more closed. Why do you keep your hands open when you demonstrate this, sir?
I'm used to wearing gloves, actually. So when it comes to the gloves, my hands are like this. Also for self-defense, I mean, if you're trying to defend yourself, there's no reason to have closed fists. It's just more natural. So if you want to go fully closed fists, go for it. My hands are just a bit more relaxed because I'm used to that hooking motion.
I will say one thing in relationship to that as well. If I'm here with Master Murphy, this is something that my Hapkido instructors taught me when I was really little, which is kind of cool. If I have a closed fist here, I am already utilizing muscles in my bicep. I'm utilizing, and you can feel it when you close your fist, your bicep moves. When you close your fist, you're utilizing muscles in your tricep. You're utilizing muscles in your forearm, in your wrist, in your or I should say metacarpals. So everything here is flexing. That means you have to unflex those muscles to use them in a different direction to then bring them back if your fist is already closed. If your hands are open though, notice that you don't flex the same muscles that you're flexing before. So a hand open, moving into hand closed is actually going to be faster than a closed hand throwing a punch. Reason being is you can close your hand on the way to punching somebody. So I make the recommendation to relax yourselves and use open hands, but it's not a requirement, I will say that.
Yeah, the reason why we teach you guys closed fists so much is we don't want eye, nose, mouth pokes and stuff like that.
Yes, please don't poke each other. Please.
Let's try it out.
Don't
So
do
when
that.
I say go, aya, move. Okay? You can move in any direction you want. Ready? And go. Aya, and then move. And then you're still bouncing. Ready? Go. Aya, and then right back. Remember, it's close here. Not a super big motion. Two more. Ready? Go. Aya, and then let's move forward. And then last one. Ready? And go. Aya, and then move. Cool. Let's add the body checks now. So body checks, Master Wagner, I'll use them again.
Yes, sir.
So body checks are protecting our ribs and squishy part. It's the side of our body. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking my elbow and I'm crunching in. It's like I'm doing a crunch. I'm standing up crunching and then bringing my elbow to my belt. But the biggest thing that a lot of people will do is they'll drop that hand. If I drop it, and say Master Wagner is doing like a body kick, but then does a fake to the head, with this hand dropped, I'm getting hit right there. It's going to be the most painful thing ever. So as I do this, my hand stays above my chin. I crunch my body to my belt. Boom, just like that. They're going to be catching me in my arm. So, and I'm pivoting just a little bit. You're dropping down with it. Okay? If I did it on the other side, the front side, it's the same thing. Here, dropping down, right? So it's just she'll go attack, attack. So I'll go drop, drop, just like that. Okay? 1, 2. That one was a little higher, so when I dropped, it started going higher to my head. That hand wasn't there. I would have caught it right across the face, which is why you got to keep your elbows and your hands up, elbows in, chin tucked. So let's try those now, okay? So when I say go, crunch 1, crunch 2. So just like that. Bring your elbow in. If your elbows are out, you're trying to do this. You're going to lean. You're crunching in. Hopefully that makes sense. I'll do it a couple times facing you, then I'll turn this way a couple times, and maybe that'll help too, okay? Ready? And go. Aya. Elbow to belt. Ready, go. Aya. Bringing it in. Ready, go. Aya. Now I'm going to face this way and do it, okay? 1, 2. My hands are still on that chin. Ready? And go. Aya. Twisting, twisting. Come into it. Catching it with your arm. 2 more. Ready? And go. Aya. And last one, go. Aya. Just like that. So here's the way it's going to work now. We're only going to use our left hand, and I'm either going to say head or body. Whichever one I say means there's an attack coming that direction. You got to either head check or body check. If you do the wrong one, that's 1 point. How many points you have at the end of the round is how many push-ups you have. The goal is to get to 0. So let's try it out. Again, I'm either going to say head or body. It's only our front hand right now. Ready? And head. And back. Head. And back. Body. Crunching in. Ready? Body. Head. Body. Body. Head. Body. Head. Body. 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 Head.
Yes, so these are blocks. So
Yeah.
these are head and body checks.
Or cover. Again, if you're from PAMA, it's a cover, but it's the same thing. Checks, covers, protecting the side of your head, side of your body. Let's try the same thing. Checks. On this side, I'm either going to say head or body. Try not to get mixed up. Hands up. Ready? Should be your back side. And head. Body. Body. Keep those hands always glued to your chin. Ready? Head. Head. Body. Head. Body. Body. Head. Head. Body. Cool. So again, if I got you got some push-ups, but I'm going to explain our full combo real quick. We'll go through it. Move on. So full combo, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go head check with our back. Here, I'll switch feet so you guys can do it on the same side. Head check with the back hand. Body check with the back hand. Hook, round kick. So good. It's check, check, hook, kick. Let's try it with me 1 time slow. Ready? Head check, body check, hook punch with the front, round kick. Now let's go full speed. Ready? And go. Head, body, hook, round. 2 more times. Ready? And go. Head, body, hook, round. Last one. Breathe out. Check, check. Aya, aya on the attacks. And go. Just like that. Now we'll do 1 more combo with the front side. Move on. So front side, same thing. We're going to go head check, body check, cross, round kick. Let's do back a little bit. Again, do these with me. Head, body, keeping the hand on the chin. Cross, round kick. Full speed now. Ready? And go. Check, check, cross, kick. 2 more, a little faster. And go. Check, check, cross, kick. 1 more, eye on that kick now. Ready? And go. Hop. Cool. Hopefully you're feeling good with that. You're just getting comfortable with moving your hands and reacting however you need to while keeping them close. I think we got 1 question, then we'll be good to move on.
With a round kick, should we land in front or back?
Ooh, for sparring purposes, I would land in front. If you're doing it like traditional style or you're not worried about the opponent, you can kick and bring it back. But if somebody's in front of you or you're practicing like somebody's in front of you, land in front and then scoot back.
I would say when it comes to especially back leg ground kicks, a large majority of mine thrown in sparring, 80 to 90%, I'm landing them in front and then I'm moving away from there. Just because I want to push my momentum forwards. If I have to spend the time it takes to be able to bring it back correctly, it's often going to give the other opponent time to be able to hit me, which is not something I want. So,
cool.
Okay.
I think we're good to move on.
Fantastic.
To kicks.
So I'm going to be moving us on into our 360 kicks for today. Now, we talked about these a lot over this week. We're going to be building them into some combinations today, so you will get that opportunity to work a little bit of distancing. I'm going to borrow Master Murphy for this first section. Now, a 360-degree turning back kick or a 360-degree spinning side kick. We talked about the big differences. If Master Murphy's really far away from me, I step, turn. That side kick is probably my better bet. But if he's significantly close to me, my step, turn coming up here is probably my best bet for him as well, based off of where I want to be hitting him. Again, on that turning back kick, so if I'm here, my toes are facing downwards, my hips are facing backwards when I'm coming up, I'm leaning and I'm kicking all the way up here high. So when I'm doing that side kick, obviously belly sideways, toes are sideways. So what we're going to be working today is we're going to be working a combination where we have an aggressive opponent. Master Murphy is my aggressive opponent. Let's say I'll go ahead, I'll throw I'll go left leg in front, I'll go step, turn, side kick. So we'll work that 360-degree side kick with this. And then Master Murphy is going to throw some techniques at me. What I need to do from this spot is I need to use my head and body checks that we just worked on to be able to cover. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw one more counter attack as well. So if my hands are up here, I'm going to go step, I'm going to go turn, and I'm going to throw this side kick. As soon as I get done throwing the side kick, Master Murphy is going to throw a hook at me. He's going to throw another hook at me going to the body, so same side. And then from here, I'm going to do one offensive technique. My offensive technique for today, what I really like to do are back leg round kicks. So I'm going to throw a back leg round kick up towards his head. If I'm facing forwards and I'm doing this, I'm going step in, turn 360, side kick, land. I'm going head check, body check, back leg round kick, landing in front. One more time, I'll move backwards just a little bit more with this. I step in, turn, side kick. As I land, I'm going head check, body check, back leg round kick, hands up, land in front. You should be landing with the other leg in front every single time as we do these. We are going to practice on both sides today. So this is something that's relatively new for y'all. In the past, we've only asked you to work on one side in front or the other side in front. Always work with both sides in front. Practice this way. That way, if you ever get against an opponent who's maybe southpaw, maybe their other legs in front, y'all are prepared. So your hands are up now. We're going other leg in front. I'm going step, turn, side kick. I'm going head check with my backhand, body check with my backhand, back leg round kick, which you can't see because I'm out of the frame. So we'll do these combinations. We're going to do 3 of these on each leg. So we're going to do 6 combinations total with this. Then we've got 1 combination for the turning back kick as well. So my hands are up. I'm going to go step, turn, look, strike, check, check, round kick, land. So again, this is slow. We've got the other side now. Since you landed there, scoot back if you need to, but I want to step, turn, look, strike, check, check, round kick, land. And I'll scoot back now. We're going to go a little bit faster. Let me know if I'm going too fast or your pace if you don't understand what we're doing. But for this next one, when I say go, we're just going to throw this combination. Ready? And go. Aya! Hands are up. Pop, pow. That can be as fast as it needs to be. Ready? Other side. And go. Aya! And I'm going to scoot back. I've got one more time here, one more time. Notice this combo moves forwards a lot. That's okay. This is pushing your opponent back into a corner. Hands are up. Oh, we've got a question.
Do you want to take a step for the side kick? Yep, that's what makes it a 360.
Yes. So the idea here, if my right leg is in front, I'm kicking with that leg that's initially in front. So that's why we take that step, so we're able to do so. It's basically a step, turn, spin, but we call it a 360. Hands are up, ready, and go. Aya! Other side, ready, and go. Aya! Hands are up. Okay. Now go ahead and switch your feet, get your normal leg in front. We're going to be working, that was the spin side kick. We're going to be working a little bit on the turning back kick now. This one, I want to go over a position that a lot of us, we did a little bit with our close fighting last rotation, but I think a lot of us could stand to go over this. Master Murphy, can I borrow you?
Yes, ma'am.
If I do this turning back kick again, we talked about this kick being in close range, close quarters. So I throw this kicking technique and I'm here. Now notice, Master Murphy and I are really close to each other right now. Chances are, in a sparring scenario, this is going to be where you're at. So you're going to be doing what we call more of a turtling up. Do you want to talk about this a little bit, Master Murphy, or do you want me to go right into it?
I'll talk about it a little bit and then let me know if that's what you were talking about.
Absolutely.
When you're this close, this is the danger zone. So you want to actually close that space up more if you can't jet out of there, which is the inside sparring. So what Master Wagner does, she goes elbows in, hands up. She goes hands to her forehead. She's going to go hands to my hand. She's leaning into me. That way I don't have space. If she's just here, I got the space to kind of push her down. She's not taking steps, but she's coming into me. She's kind of really putting that weight on me, right? From here, I want to be doing the same things. If I'm not, she's going to push me over. She's going to push me back. She gives the space that she needs. So from that kick, land, boom. You're up, you're in tight, elbows are in, you're crunched in.
Awesome. So as we do this, after you throw that turning back kick up in the air here, you're going to land and you're going to do kind of a turtle up position. From here, we're going to go body check. We're going to go body check. And then I want you guys to throw one more offensive move of your choice. If I do a body check, I really like to come through with an uppercut. That's one of my favorite things to do, just because I know it's in close range, and chances are I can sneak it in there. But you guys can do whatever you choose to do with that technique, understanding that you're in close range. So spin kicks are probably not good. Wide swings are probably not good. Think about what you would use if you were in close with a bad guy. So one time with this combination, I'll do this with Master Murphy. I'm in my guarding stance. I go step in, turning back kick. I immediately turtle up. I go body check, and I'm going to throw my uppercut. Not hard though, right, Master Murphy? Fantastic. So let's go ahead. Let's try this out. Go ahead and go left leg in front. Hands are up. I don't know if that was a new question, sir.
Nope, we're good.
Hands are up. So I'm going to go step, turn, and back kick. Hands up. Body check, throw that last technique. You go from using wide distance to only being able to use a small amount of space, and I want you guys to get used to that. So we're going to try it again. We've got 3 times at semi-full speed. Hands are up. Get ready, and go. Hiya! Just like that. We've got 2 more. Get ready, and go. Hiya! We've got 1 more here, ready, and go. Hiya! Just like that. I'm going to switch my feet. I'm going to try it on the other side here. Hands are up. Again, 1 time slow step, turn, back kick, land, check, upset punch here. My hands are up. Ready, and go. Just like that. You can pick whichever hand to do that body check for first. That's fine with us. We've got 2 more. Hands are up, ready, and go. We've got 1 more. 1 last one. Hands are up, get ready, get set, and go. Just like that. All right, if y'all have any questions on that, please feel free to let us know. If not, we've got about 15 minutes or so left. We're going to take these last few minutes. We are going to run through your eskrima-sticks, your 6 count again. If you have any questions other than that, please feel free to let us know. If you have them, grab your eskrima-sticks. If you don't have eskrima-sticks, you can grab, as long as your parents say it's okay, pens, pencils, wooden spoons, spatulas, whatever you need that are fairly long range or medium range weapons in order to be able to do these techniques. Thank you guys. We'll give it about 30 seconds. Master Murphy's grabbing his sticks. We've got 6 up here, sir, by the way.
Oh.
You're lucky they didn't see that, sir. They only heard it.
All right. So you guys are still getting sticks. I just want to talk about a couple of things. For my brown belts, we've gone through some of this with some of you. where to hold the stick. You want to make sure it's 1 fist length from the end. If I'm holding too close, my hands start to get sweaty, I start to get less strong, it's going to fly out, it's going to hit something. So also I don't want to be up here because A, it limits my striking distance, but also it increases the chance of me getting hit in the hand when I do this. So it's 1 fist, right there. Cool? Yes?
I was going to say, what's the bottom of that called, sir?
This is called the puño. So this is also, you can attack with this part, but as we do our 6 count, you're also going to be leading with this part as we do it. So it's really important that you give yourself the space here. Let's go through the chambers. So most of you guys know this, but I'm just reviewing it for everybody. We're going to chamber to your right side first. So you're going to take your right stick, put it on your right shoulder. Left stick goes into your right armpit. So it's just like this. This is your ready position. So when you guys are doing either redondo or 6 count, this is how you guys start. 1 here, 1 here. I'm going to show you guys the first 3 movements. It's pretty easy. You do it 3 moves this way, and you do 3 movements this way. The first strike is with your right hand. It's the hand on top. You're aiming for somebody's collarbone, neck, or head. So you're aiming in this area here. So what I'm going to do is from here, I'm going to lead with the end. Because if I lead with the tip, it looks like that. That's going to hurt me. It's not going to hurt them. So I come through like a baseball bat, swinging through. I strike. It's going diagonal across the body. If you guys can see, the stick is right where my collarbone is. That's where it wants to be. From there, you're going to lead through, go all the way to the other shoulder. Do not leave it out here for 2 reasons. First reason, if you strike and leave it out here, when you start trying to do the other stuff, you're going to get yourself mixed up. Also, you get way less power. It's like breaking a board. When you break a board, you don't hit the board and stop. You hit the board and go through. So that's what we're going to do. So again, on 1, it's my right hand. I'm going collarbone through to the other shoulder. Now 2, we're aiming for somebody's knees. A lot of people, when they do this, they go straight down. That's not an attack. That's never going to hit anybody. I'm aiming for somebody's knees. So Master Rocker, if I can.
Yes, sir.
Cool. So to show you guys where I'm doing 1 and 2. 1, striking towards the neck. Follow through, go to the other shoulder. 2, I'm aiming at somebody's kneecap. I'm hitting them on the side of the knee here. So I'm not going straight down. I'm also not going here. If you go here, when you do it with a partner, you're going to hit their knuckles. They're not going to like you for a very long time.
So don't do that.
Same for the knee, okay? Pull through to the same shoulder, all right? So it's 1 to the shoulder, 2 to the knee, over here. So both sticks in here. My right hand goes again. I'm going to back fist. I back fist to the other side, pow. Then I go into the armpit. So facing you guys, it's 1 all the way through, 2 to the knees, all the way through to that same shoulder, 3, we back fist, and go into the same side armpit. Then we have it on this side. We'll go on this side. We're going to go 1 across, boom, to that shoulder, 2, hitting the knee, over the shoulder, 3, we're striking back fist to the head, and into that armpit.
Master Murphy's saying back fist because you want to literally be hitting with the back of your fist. We have forehand strikes, which means you're coming to the insides, and then we have backhand strikes, which means you're coming to the outsides. So if my right hand is going all the way across to my left side, that's a forehand strike. If my right hand is going out to my right side again, that's my backhand strike. Think about what side of your hand is facing your target as you strike it.
Let's try it out. Master Wagner and I will show it to you guys just how it looks with a partner a little bit. So again, we strike 1 across, 2 low across, 3 down, then we go 1, 2, 3, into that arm. So I'll face you guys. Let's do it a couple times with me, and that's all 6 count. So that's all it is. It's not many moves, but the moves are complicated. So take the time if you're struggling with it. Get just one side. Because you do it on this side, then you just mirror doing it on the other side. Over here, my right hand's on my shoulder, left hand in the armpit. I go 1 high, 2 low, 3 high, into the armpit. 4 high, 5 low, 6 high, into the armpit. 1 high, 2 low, 3 high, armpit. 4 high, 5 low, 6 high, armpit. Looks like we got a question that just popped up.
Can you do that in full speed?
Full speed, yes. Here, I'll do it back here, and then I'll get a little closer. So full speed looks like this. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All these are strikes. I'm going out. I'm trying to hit somebody that's away from me. Cool? I'll do it closer to you guys. So right here, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. When you start to do these with partners, you want to make sure you and your partner are at the same speed. If you're both going slow, then your power needs and cancels, which is good. It means it's not bouncing off you and hitting you or hitting them. No bounces happen. If you're going medium speed, you can cancel. And if you're both feeling good, where you're going a faster speed and a faster speed, it's going to cancel. But if you go fast, your partner's going slow, when the sticks hit, it's going to bounce and hit somebody. Same thing if you're going like medium and fast or medium and slow, it's not going to mesh. So the important thing about the escrimas, when we start to do it with, when we come back here, if you're practicing, practice at a speed where both of you feel comfortable. If not, somebody gets hurt because these are not fun. They give you big old bumps when you bonk each other.
Yes. Also, my siblings that are in here taking class, I know I have a couple of you guys, Lauren and Jacob. I know, Ahmed, you have brothers as well that can help you with this technique. If you do have a sibling at home to practice with, I urge you guys to get that practice in. But like Master Murphy said, start really slow, and you guys are going to start with the same stick. So if you start with your right stick and you're facing your partner also starts with their right stick, so it stays together. If you have the opportunity to practice that at home and you feel comfortable to, go ahead. Shoot, you guys can even teach your parents how to do this if you would like to. I'm sure that they would have some fun. If not, though, that's okay. You can even do this with a patty cake version, too. You don't even need eskrima sticks. There we go. Awesome. Alrighty, can we do that just a couple more times here, Master Murphy?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I know some of us are probably still really confused. Can you talk about, in just a little bit more in depth, the difference? Oh, there was an ambulance, not towards us. It's okay. Thank you, though. We're safe, I promise. Can you do this 6 count and explain when your hands are moving? Because I know sometimes your hands are moving at the same time. Can you explain when and why?
Yeah, so there's a couple options. I'm going to show you guys the first option. This is going to be more for as you're learning it. Second option is when you start to feel comfortable with the path that the stick is traveling. It's really important that you understand the path that you got to travel, and then from there you can start getting it faster. But starting out, do 1 stick at a time. So I go strike all the way through, then strike all the way through, and then strike into that arm. So that's the easy way, where you're just doing 1 full strike at a time. The second one is going to be as one hand comes in, the other hand is going to be coming out, starting that attack. And I'll show that. So I start my first strike. First strike, I'm hit, right? As I come to this spot, the center point, as this arm goes in, the other hand is going to be coming out to strike. So both hands are kind of moving at the same time, right? So again, I hit, as it comes in, the other one goes out. Now as this hand comes in, my top hand, it's going to pop out. And now from here, again, you can either go armpit and then strike, or same deal, you can go in as it goes out. So this would what it would be if you're going faster, right? In, out, in, out, in, out. Again, if that's way too confusing for you, just take your time, go 1 strike at a time. Build it however you need to build it. If you get a partner where one partner is going in and out, the other person is doing 1 strike at a time, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Person is going in and out, you got to make sure that you're being careful and spotting and aiming your partner's stick. If you're not aiming for your partner's weapon, chances of somebody getting smacked where they don't need to goes really, really high. So as you do these sticks, I'm not just like throwing it out in the air. I'm using my eyes to aim for either their stick, or if they're just standing away and going arms out, I'm aiming on those spots, right? So go ahead.
These sticks hit harder than you think. I have broken my instructor's fingers doing this before because I wasn't paying attention. I was about y'all's age. So please make sure when you're throwing these, I mean, these sticks are bamboo, they're Eskrima. You need to be making sure that you're cautious with them.
Yeah, and your grip should be about medium. Okay, so it's not super, super loose that as soon as you start swinging, it flies out. But also if you have a death grip, you're really tense, you're gonna get a whole lot of power without even understanding it. So medium grip, it's not super tense. I'm not like flexing all my muscles, but I'm not relaxed and letting it fall out of my hand. If you got that medium grip when you strike, you're giving it space to wiggle, but at the same time, not causing a lot of damage.
Can reverberate easily.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Okay, well, let us know if you have any questions on the Eskrima. So far today, we've been through our 6th count. We went through 360-degree side kicks and 360-degree back kicks. We also went through your boxing head and body checks, and we reviewed your form. So if you guys have questions on any of the above, please feel free to let us know. I do want to finish out. I'm going to scoot in here so you guys can see me. Hi, Master Murphy's going to come on up too. I do want to finish out talking a little bit about your personal leadership today. The personal leadership that I want to be focusing on today or talking about is our black belt success cycle. So we've talked about it a little bit in the last week. Your black belt success cycle means you know what you want, you have a plan, you have a teacher to help, you take consistent action, you review your progress, and you renew your goals. So there are 6 steps there. One more time, know what you want. 2nd, have a plan. 3rd, have a teacher to help. 4th, take consistent action. 5th, review your progress. And 6th, renew your goals. If you guys have questions on that one, go ahead. Feel free to let me know. Other than that, I did have one bit of homework for you guys over the weekend. I gave the same homework to my yellow through blue belts. I gave the same homework to my little ninjas. This is going to be the same homework for my black belts. Wash your hands. Okay, I know you're hopefully quarantining. You should be quarantining. Notice Master Murphy and I aren't 6 feet apart, but we also haven't been anywhere else other than here and our homes. So please stay at home. Wash your hands at least 10 times over the weekend. Make sure that you are super squeaky clean and don't touch things you shouldn't. So other than that, great job today, guys. Please take a couple minutes, stretch out at the end of this class, do what you need to do. But if you're feeling sore, if you're feeling that you got a good workout in, I guess we did our job correctly. All right, guys.
Check out our kickboxing classes too. If you guys are looking for the straight workouts, Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do the live stream of the kickboxing classes, but it's still up on the YouTube channel afterwards. So if you just want to get it in, go through, check those other videos.
Yeah, absolutely. Miss Cassie and I teach those. Hopefully those starting in April. We're not black belts yet. I know that. However, I'm saying that the homework is all the same for everyone. Yeah, I mean, Miss Cassie and I are teaching those hopefully in April. I may have other instructors that are going to be coming on and teaching some of these classes too. So it's not just Master Murphy and I would like to send out an invite. You guys will get it over the weekend. We're hopefully moving to Zoom as well. That way I can see you guys on Zoom and I can yell at you if you're messing around too. But other than that, thank you guys very much. Let's go ahead and bow it out. If you have any other questions, please let us know in the chat. Good job. Go ahead and stand it on up.
Yes, ma'am.
Go attention. Face the flags. Gagni, kunye. Face us. Sabu nimge, kunye.
Awesome.
Nice and loud. What's our goal?
Black belt excellence, man.
Class is dismissed.
Thank you, man.
Awesome. So great job tonight, guys. If you have any other questions, please feel free to let us know. But you guys rocked it. Good job.